KB, if you want to leave admin, just leave him. If you want to say no at the altar, say no. We're on your side. You don't have to do all this. This was too much. This was too much, KB. This wasn't even necessary. You started that damn fight with him. You could have let it roll. You didn't want to. Come on the front now. It's your turn. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. Tonight, we are here to talk Love is Blind, Season 9. We're in Denver still. Episode 9. Ghost of Pots Past. Because we had some people show up we didn't need to see. Anna, why are you here? The audace. The audace. Skip your ass back to where you were, Anna. Anna made me mad. Her presence alone made me mad, okay? But before we get started, please do me a favor. This Good Friday night, hit that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, hype the video if you have hypes left for the week, and then leave your comments down below. Some people have asked, how do you hype? Some accounts have hype, some accounts do not have hype. They're rolling it out, but I've heard you can do it one of two ways. I had a couple people say that after they liked the video, they were given the option to hype right away. And otherwise, when you go into the comment section on the YouTube app on an iOS device, I heard it's not rolled out for Android just yet, but on an iOS device, if you swipe over, you see those three dots when you comment, swipe over and you should have the ability to hype. I am going to go live probably Monday night. I'm thinking Monday night or Monday evening. I'll probably go live. We can talk everything, all things Love is Blind from episodes 1 through 9. We can sit back and have a good time. All right, let's get started. So this episode starts off with Glitter and Jordan. So they are up. They're up and they're making chicken breast Crystal Light smoothies. I mean, white people, y'all just eat any old damn thing. Now, I've seen this trending on TikTok. I would never understand it. Talking about this takes less time. This takes less time to make than just making some eggs. How? You just baked some chicken. Did you not bake it all the way? Like, this was unnecessary. Is that why your teeth are yellow? Because you eat shit like this? We ain't got time for this, Jordan. Glitter, do not let this man bring you down eating no shit like that. Then he had it all around his mouth. Is that what you feed that child? We pan over to KB and Edmund. He bought her a pair of rollerblades. Since, he likes to skate. I thought that was really, really cute of him. I've been wanting to get some skates. I can skate. I can skate. And I've been wanting to get some more skates and go skating. Who in Milwaukee? Y'all want to go skating? Let's have a skating meetup. If you're in Milwaukee, let me know. We can all go skating together. We can go to Butler or is Skate U? Is Skate U still open? I'm going to figure something out for us. But Glitter and Jordan go house hunting. So they're looking, and Glitter said that we want at least a 3-bedroom house that has an office, because she works from home. You want office space. I would love to have office space here. Maybe I need to go look at me. A new house, okay? But the house that they are in is 6 bedrooms, 7 baths. I said, ma'am, Miss Mamas, Glitter, girl, ma'am, what? You know damn well that Jordan can't afford this. Look where he lives in now. This sir is not even in a 2-bedroom apartment. You think he can afford this? So Glitter said the point range for her is $1.5 to $2 million. Jordan said, look, who is too rich for my blood? Jordan said, I want to be financially conscious. I said, I know that's right. No, tell her you don't have the damn money. Glitter said, it's nothing. It's cool. We have my house. I can sell that for about 1.5. And then, we just have to take out a loan for $500,000. Glitter must think money fucking grows on trees. Come on, Glitter. Come on, Glitter. What about Jordan tells you he's going to get approved for a $500,000 loan? And that's not no shade at all. That's not shade. I'm being realistic. Give Get y'all a nice modest house together. I'm with Jordan. What do y'all need a 6-bedroom house for? She talking about for a fucking gym. Take your ass down the orange theory like you probably do now. No, ma'am. No, Glitter. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know he can't afford it. So Jordan is saying he does not want to feel like a financial burden. He wants to help pull his weight. And even though Glitter is like, no, I got it, Jordan said, nah, 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 nah. Go and get y'all a house that's maybe shit, I don't know, 500,000. Build your way up. Oh my God. So Annie and Nick, Annie decides today she wants to fix her hair because his mom is a hairdresser. Then y'all need to live with his mama because this is the best your hair has looked in a while, Annie. This is the best. It shouldn't take for somebody's mama coming over for you to want to brush your hair down. I'm just saying, but whatever. So Nick's family is over and they're asking the typical questions. How did you meet? What am I doing? That type of stuff. Annie said that we just clicked on a lot of things in the pods. So Nick's mother said, so have y'all had any disagreements? Annie sits up here and lies through all that damn hair on her head, talk about some we're so in sync on the bigger things that the little things that we argue about are just, little weird things. Yeah, they are weird. Weird about how you're upset that he don't want to drop everything and marry you tomorrow. It is weird how you, Annie, were sitting there and lying on him and telling him he said that he didn't love you when you know that that's a lie. I know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. He know it's a lie. Your hair knows it's a lie. We all know it's a lie. And yeah, that is weird. But you just crashed out. So let's not act as if there is nothing going on because clearly, something is going on with you. Okay? So Nick's mom said, look, you got to scratch the surface with Nick to see if anything is really wrong with him because he has a habit of not saying when something is wrong. And his mama should know because she was the one that ran up on him asking him if he was part of the alphabet crew. Okay? So a mama knows. So we get to Allie and Anton. They are getting ready for the Pod Squad party. And Allie thinks the drama will all come from the non-engaged couples. Typically, or non-engaged people, it typically comes from the people that are in couples. But it is party time. We're at a rodeo today, guys. We start off with Edmund riding the bull. I don't like when men ride the bull. Maybe I'm toxic. I don't like when I see men riding the bull. What are you doing? Why are you doing? Let me just. Before I say something, let's just move on. So the ladies are all talking to the side, and Glitter is saying that she met Luca's mom last night. And it was cool. There was no tension, no baby mama drama. Like, we were all just, we're friends. She said, we ain't family, but we're friendly. And I guess the baby mama's real issue, her name is Skylar. Her issue is she doesn't want Luca on camera, and he don't need to be, because people are weird. People are weird, okay? Protect that baby. He does not need to be on TV. Allie says she has not met any of Anton's family yet. Has he met any of yours? But she said that she found out that Anton likes strip clubs and she don't like that shit. She would never go for a guy that does like strip clubs. I feel like Allie is acting as if he's been sneaking and going to strip clubs now. He went to a strip club, or he used to go with his homeboy when they were both single. Why is that such an issue now? I mean, it's preference for sure, but I also feel like Allie is trying to couple other things on to this drinking issue that y'all have pointed out. I haven't been clocking it, but y'all pointed out that Anton likes to drink a lot, and Allie said herself that she does not like the fact that he drinks 1 or 2 beers every morning when he gets off of work. Now, he works 3rd shift, so he gets off in the morning. I still think that's a little early to be drinking, but I've never been a person, and I drink, right? But I've never been a person that gets off work and as soon as I'm rushing in the door, I pour a glass of wine or I make myself a drink. That's never been me. This is actually sparkling water from Trader Joe's. Right now, I've just never been that person. I don't judge people that are. That is you. You know your limit. You know your vices. You know your shebang. But I can see how if somebody is not a big drinker, right, how it would be an issue if the other person was. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you look at most couples, it's either they both drink or they both don't, right? I think Anton does drink more than Allie is okay with, but I wonder if it's because I wonder if it's because she feels obligated to drink with him or if she just doesn't like the drinking at all. So we shall see. I feel like we're going to get deeper into that in the next set of episodes. So Patrick comes in, and Patrick looks way more handsome today than he looked in episode 1 through 6. To me, at least, okay? So he's telling the guys that when they got back to Denver, he tried to reach out to what's her name? Casey. And Casey was telling him that she don't want to talk and we'll just tell everybody that we broke up. No, you gonna tell everybody that you broke up with me. That's what you're gonna say, Casey, because it's gonna be on the show. So there's no need to lie about it. So then he was asking for his ring back, and she said, I'm not the only person that was hurt by this. Casey, the audacity, the gall, the nerve, the temerity, the gumption of you to say that you're hurt. Bitch, no. No, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Ma'am, you are not hurt. You can't keep the ring. Isn't the rule that whoever calls off the wedding, or yeah, whoever calls off the engagement, that's where the ring goes to the opposite person. So if Casey calls off the engagement, you give the shit back. If Patrick calls off the engagement, then she keeps it. Casey, why do you want it? Talking about somebody keep looking at my ring. Yeah, because did you pawn it? Casey, don't have me put my foot up your ass. Get that man his ring back. That's not yours. That's not yours. You couldn't even fake it enough to go on the damn honeymoon. The little trip. Don't bring her yamp ass on this show. And she better not show the fuck up to the reunion. I'm going to press my foot so far on her neck. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous, Casey. To tell him I'm keeping the ring, take her ass to court. Small claims court her ass. Madison brings Kate over to meet all of the guys. Madison, why? Let her meander her way over there. Anna had the nerve to show up. Anna pissed me off. So Mike comes in. We'll talk about him later. Glitter said that seeing Mike and hearing his voice, yeah, the chemistry is still there, I guess, till she talks to him. Brendan showed up and Annie was just a staring. Annie was just a staring at him. So she's mad because she feels that Brendan isn't giving the energy he gave her in the pods, that she was his number one. Ma'am, you're engaged. What energy could you possibly want? What energy would you even respect out of him by doing that when you're engaged? I don't understand, Annie. You've been crashing out about... Everybody got on my nerves this episode. All of y'all did, because y'all are acting stupid. If you want to go talk to Brendan, skip your ass over there, you in that big ass hat, and go talk to Brendan. But you can't expect Brendan to be pushing up on you and still telling you he's your number one. It's clear that he respects you by not doing that, because you are engaged. Is that hat on to tame your hair? Jordan thinks that once they get married and the cameras are down, this will get easier. It absolutely will not. It's not going to get easier. So Mike asks Glitter, can he talk over to the side? Cool. He asks her to dance. She was like, no. No. So he tells her that he was initially turned off by Sparkle Megan. Call her Glitter. That's what I do. He said because it felt tacky and is. Okay? So he apologizes for making her cry and for just kind of walking out the pods that night. And he tells her, your ring is not an emerald cut. I'd have got you an emerald cut ring. And Glitter was like, yeah, that wasn't an option. And Mike said that he picked one out. Well, what, that fraudulent money? Because I done heard about you, Mike. Allegedly. Okay? Then he was like, I was going to slide into your DMs. But I decided you engaged, you happy. I'm not gonna do that. She was like, I'm happy that you did not. She said, look, I don't want the cocky guy where I don't know if I can trust you to be faithful. He was taken aback by that. And she was like, look, no, I'm being honest. He then asks her if she thinks she made a mistake, and she said no. And you could see the bruising on his ego right here. Right here, you could see it. His ego was bruised. Mike really thought he was going to be able to come in and that Glitter was going to be like, Jordan and his yellow teeth ain't doing it for me. I'd rather have you and your acne. Mike, that's what he thought was going to happen, and she said no. So you've done your due deals. You've had a conversation with her. She's not interested, Mike. Move on and leave Glitter alone. Patrick and Anna talk, and Patrick tells her that if she would have stayed, that they would have went all the way. And she was like, you know what? I should have given it another chance. I want you to explain, Anna, why you left. He then told her, once again, you were my number one. She said that can't be true because you proposed to someone else. And Anna got a lot of attitude in the way that she's speaking, right? You came into this process knowing that he was going to be dating whoever you decided you were connecting with, that they were going to be dating and having a connection with multiple people. So for you to sit up here and be upset that he had a connection with two people when you did as well, and say that she cried when you left, what are you crying for? You left to your own fruition. Nobody made you leave, Anna. Nobody made you leave. He then said, Patrick, that he thinks that even if they would have got to the altar, she would have said no. And she was like, well, I don't know. Shut up, Anna. Don't bring your yamp ass back to the reunion either. Because, like, how dare you have an attitude? How dare you have an attitude? Did you expect Patrick to leave because you left? You didn't even say bye. How dare you? How dare you? So Annie says that Nick is perfect, and Nick was like, no, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. So then Edmund, it would be great to hear that. It would be great to hear that. Oh, Lord, it would be great to hear that. Even if it ain't true, it would be great to hear that. KB comes over and say, what you say there, Chuck? KB comes over and said, are you comparing relationships? And he was like, no. She said, admire, don't compare. I said, don't therapize him right now. Don't do that. So KB is offended that Edmund is saying it would be nice to hear that, right? So Edmund said, well, I don't hear anything positive from you. You think this is the place to say that right now in front of all these goddamn people? You could have told me this shit at home, nigga. You could have told me at home where I see you every single day. I'm just saying, I'm sorry. No, I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to discuss it here. I didn't mean, no, you brought it up. You brought it up. I don't want to talk about it here. I don't want to talk about it here. I don't talk about it. No, quit cutting me off. You want to say it in front of your friends? Tell me. Tell me. Last night, I told you I appreciate you. Just last night. Yeah, but you walked in the house with an attitude today. Why I got an attitude? I don't know, you had an attitude today, so you didn't say anything today. Yeah, and the fact that you still don't understand, that's what's wrong, nigga. That's what's wrong. You have a good night, and I will too. I said, what is happening here? Why? Like, look, right? Time out, okay? Now, should Edmund have been saying, is there implication in what Edmund is saying that he does not get positive reinforcement at home? Sure. Do I think any of these drunk ass people that were sitting there right now thought that? Don't be the two niggas that's arguing at the party. For one, don't. But two, KB, you turned this into an argument. You could have easily put Edmund to the side and said, hey, we'll talk when we get home. You ran up on him. You got loud. You're therapizing him. You're talking to him like he's a child. You are causing the scene. He told you he didn't want to talk about it. You're making him talk about it. And for what? And for what, KB? So she walks away. He follows after her and it's like, I love you. KB, I really love you. She was like, I don't want to hear that every time I'm upset. I told you that. I want a solution to the problem. But I really love you. I really love you. I don't care. See, you never answer questions when I ask them to you. You gonna walk away. You gonna walk away. No, nigga, you walk away. I said, Edmund, please get up and walk away. Get up and walk away. Edmund goes over to the group and said, I might die tonight. Why would you say that? Why would you say that, Edmund? So Jordan in his teeth was like, whoa, buddy, go over there, take accountability and apologize. KB is in the bathroom all but a weep. I said, all of this could have been avoided. None of this was necessary. KB, I'm looking at you. There was no reason for you to do that, girl. You could have pulled him over to the side. You really and truly could have. So then Nick and Kate are talking. Nick apologizes to Kate and said he wishes that he were more direct with her. Kate feels like her emotions were being taken advantage of, and she feels that Nick was love bombing her. A lot of y'all put that in the comments because I feel that Kate was dismissive of Nick's feelings, and a lot of you guys were saying that you feel that Nick was love bombing her. So Kate says she does not understand how he got engaged to someone 48 hours after telling her that he loved her. And Nick said that Annie was basically giving him the validation and the reassurance that he needed. He had a strong connection with her, and he wishes that he would have just been more upfront and kind of more direct with Kate. Okay, that's what he wishes he would have done. So he wants them to basically respect each other and just to remain friends. We ain't got to be buddy, but we can be cool. Okay, Nick goes over back to the group and tries talking to Annie, and she doesn't want to talk. Annie, what's the problem now? What's the problem now? So Joe and Jordan are talking about how Nick is probably bad in bed, is giving a little weirdo, and then Joe does a confessional where he's talking about how Nick is cool, but not his type of cool, but Nick is not. And I'm like, Joe, shut up. Are you drunk? Are you drunk again, Joe? Because what was this confessional? Say no comment. So Madison goes over and talks to Kate, and she's like, nobody likes Nick. And Kate was like, yeah, everyone thinks he's calculated and fake. Madison then tells Kate that Joe said he wants to get her pregnant. Madison, I'm going to be real with you. I don't believe that. I'm going to be very real with you. I do not believe that shit, and I don't think you believe that either. That man don't like you, and you know it, okay? So at the end, we see Ellie and Anton over to the side, not interacting or mingling or anything. And Anton said, I've been trying to be low-key, lay low, kick it. But everyone's been asking what's really going on with us. What you been saying? Ellie said, I've been telling the truth. I said, oh, girl, what's the truth? That he likes to go to strip clubs and have a drink? Okay, so KB comes back from the bathroom and tells Emma, don't you talk to me. And she keeps on walking by. It was a lot going on at this party. A lot going on at the party. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hype the video if you can. Leave your comments down below, and I will catch you guys Monday. I feel like it'll be Monday, because I got something to do Tuesday after work. Monday, I will catch you guys for a live, and we will have a blast. Peace.